to another episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade. Now, in our last match, we beat Club Brugge 4-0. It was a ridiculous performance because we went down to 10 men when it was at 1-0 and scored 3 goals after that. An absolute battering, and frankly, it was as if that was the start of a runaway. Well, actually, I feel like the runaway train basically started after that 1-1 draw, and we've just been unstoppable since then. And as you're going to see, because those results that you're seeing on the screen right now might look impressive, but they're actually even more impressive than you think they are. I'm not even kidding. So, let's just jump straight in. First one was against newly promoted Sloboda. Now, this one could have been worse. As you can see, they had no shots in this entire game. Toshka gave us the lead in the 19th minute with a wonderful goal, and finally a goal from open play in the league, which was great to see. Then, on 43 minutes, we won a penalty, and Toshka, of course, dispatched it with all different flavours of ploms. Then, Milan Gajic on 69 minutes made it 3-0. Cushy stuff. Then we won another penalty, which Toshka missed. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion that there's something hard-coded into this that makes it very difficult to score 2 penalties, because I've seen, since the update, 3 penalties missed, I think. 3 penalties missed since the new update. One was in my Portsmouth save, it was Mehdi Sassi. No, sorry, 4 penalties missed, apologies. Now, 2 of which have been the second penalty in a game. Like, we've had 2 penalties in games twice this season, and the second one has been missed on both occasions. Now, obviously, I'm not linking the 2 that strongly, but the fact is, that's of the 4 missed penalties I've seen, that's 50-50 at the moment. A little bit worrying. So yeah, Toshka could have actually had even more goals, which was a little bit disappointed that he didn't get it, but he still had a decent performance on the night. Savicevic made it 4-0, wrapping things up. Then we had a cup game against a non-league team, so I decided to literally change my entire 11. I actually got an achievement for this, for winning back-to-back games with a completely different starting 11. So that was kind of fun, but I mean, seriously, completely different. Like, if you actually look at the starting 11 here, Stankovic, Jalminia, Maman, Marian, Fernandez, Suas, Yildirim, Kaspers, Ulia, Burez, and Horvar. We won 7-0 away from home with a completely changed team, and that for me shows the squad depth that we've actually got here. Ulia put us in front in the first minute before Burez made it 2-0 after just 8 minutes, and we were kind of cruising from that moment on. Bojan Horvar got 2 in 10 minutes to make it 4-0 before Nico Kaspers got a wonderful finish before half-time to make it 5. Now, Efraim Maman then decided, he's been trying to prove himself to me lately, and I figured that putting him into this game could be a good way of him doing that. You might notice I made no substitutions, mainly because my bench was completely full of our first team players, and I didn't want to actually I didn't want to bring them on because we had a game at the weekend against Jagodina, and these guys were all fully fresh because they hadn't played yet. So I just figured, let's just go for it. And essentially, Maman came in, and it was as if he was trying to say to me, this is what we need to do. Pick me, basically. And he popped up then with 2 goals to sort of just compound the beating and make it 7-0 with a completely changed team. And now, that's not that I mean, it's impressive, but, you feel that, we should be winning. But 7-0 isn't bad with the youth team. So I was very, very pleased with that. And as a result, for the Jagodina game coming up, I decided, it's away from home, but we do have this game against Atletico coming up. Let's do rotation again. Now, just to put this into perspective, we won 10-0 away from home, with a changed team. This was a sort of mix. Like, it was slightly less rotated than the one that played in the Cup, but not by much. So Arguello was back, Bazanvira, Savicevic, Kone, Adamenko, Ashraf, but then you got Yildirim, Kaspers, Ulia, and Maman actually started up top, and my God, did he he responded well to that. Bukhari, our former player, actually gave us the lead early on in this one with an own goal. And I mean, I won't even take you through it all, but as you can see, Efraim Maman got a hat-trick, as did Vukan Savicevic, goal for Kone, goal for Sadibi, and 2 more own goals. Now, there was one particular goal, and I think it is this one, that I particularly enjoyed because of the lovely build-up play. It just felt perfect. Like, watch this. Kaspers gets the ball here, drops into Toshka, then makes the run beyond him, gets it here, Maman into the space, running through the channel, and just a lovely finish from Maman there to drop it away. It was just something about that just felt really, really well, really, really good. The link up between Kaspers and Toshka was just phenomenal. It just felt really like they knew what they were doing, and everything was kind of telepathic, and everything just clicked in that game, and we managed to win the game by 10-0. Now, for the league form, this is what it does to us. We've now scored 31 goals in the league in 7 matches. We're over 4 a game at the moment. which is mental. Like, we're on for the record at the moment, and I think if we carry on playing like this, we will get there. Still only conceded once as well, which just makes it even better, because not only are we flying forward in attack, but we are solid as a rock at the back. 6 clean sheets in 7 matches, and that one goal was offside and their only shot of the match, so I'm pretty impressed with that. You might notice that the Serbian league has fallen in reputation, which is a very surprising factor, considering we've been consistently performing well in the big European competitions, so I don't really know why that is. Possibly because our counterparts in the Europa League and other Champions League group have not been quite as successful. It doesn't bother me that much, but I don't want it to fall too far, otherwise we might lose our group stage spot, and that's kind of crucial to the way that we play now. So yeah, there you go. Still though, only 1 point clear at the top of the league after 7 matches. Borca have been superb, FK India have been superb, Partizan, they could go on to 15 points, they'll be 4 points behind us at minimum. But we still don't have the top goal scorer in the league. Aristigueta is the top scorer for Borca. 31-year-old, I'm going to say Venezuelan? Yeah. So, hey, good for him, I say. He's got decent finishing, actually. So yeah, there you go. I mean, average ratings is all over the place, of course, for us. Most player of the matches, Savicevic and Arguello, of course, with his 6 clean sheets. Now, let's take a look at the squad. This should be boosted nicely now. Top goal scorer, Toshka and Savicevic with 8 in 9, which is lovely stuff. Maman with 6 in 4. Not bad either. As for assists, Savicevic with 5, Kashbers, Ulia and Adamenko with 4. Not bad either. Player of the match, Savicevic with 5. Yellow cards, Tufetic, Adamenko, and Kone with 2, and of course the red card for Kone isn't helpful. Average rating, Ales Ulier has actually done well in the 2 games that he's played. Aerial challenges, 27, key passes, 50 for Kofi. He's not played the last couple because we obviously rested him quite a bit, so that's understandable. Does need to contribute a little bit more though, I feel. His passing's been good, but he needs a bit more. But then again, I said that about Cernic a few years ago. Key tackles, it's still 4. That's unbelievable. Interceptions, 86 for Bazavira, and of course value, Lucas is the most. But those two, surprisingly, I think it's because they're new. So let's jump into this. Now today we are away. We're in Estadio de Madrid. I thought it was the Vicente Calderon, or is that Valencia? Apologies, guys, if I don't know the names of Atletico Stadium. I could have sworn that maybe it is Valencia that's the Vicente Calderon. Actually, let's have a look. No, it's the Mestalla. So I could have sworn that Atletico Stadium was called the Vicente Calderon. But okay, whatever. So they're going with 2 up top. They've got Ulshik, they've got Savitsky. It's like someone's actually playing FM with them, like, because they're signing like wonder kids. It's interesting. So right, let's just go for this. We're going to go with our away tactic. This is the best time to test this out. So we're going to go Toshka, Sadibi, Yildirim. Really? No. Just all flavours of no. Savicevic is a better player, and he's only a tiny bit less fit, so we'll not be doing that. Bazanvira, Marian, Jalminia, Adamenko and Ashraf. Adamenko is now confident in that position now, which is good. Tufedzic and Kofi in the middle, Sadibi and Toshka up top. So this is basically our plan for away games in Europe. I don't know how well it's going to work. We're going to trial it out for this season, which means that we get our 3 away games, or possibly 2, because I don't know if I'll play it away in Bruges. We've got 3 away games. Actually, no, I will do it in all our away games. 3 away games in the group stages, plus hopefully if we go through at least 1 more. So I'm going to trial it for all of them, even if at first it doesn't look too great, just because I want to get a decent sample size so we can see what we're doing wrong, and you guys will be able to help me out with this. But what do you think of it so far? I personally like it, but we'll have to see how things go. It was nice starting at some of those youngsters. It gave them a real chance to show me why they should be in the team. They're obviously the massive favourites for this, but considering the way we spanked Bruges, you never know. I mean, Atletico are a very, very solid team, so this is going to be a huge test. The away game against these clubs, I don't think we've ever taken a point away from home against the top seeded team in our group, so you just never know. Oh my god. Kit clash much. Toshka with the ball. Ashraf, look how far up the pitch Ashraf is. That's what I mean about this system. It allows people like Ashraf and Adamenko, but particularly Ashraf, to fly forward, and Club Brugge are beating CSKA. And after 20 minutes, we're at least sort of holding our own in this game. And not allowing too many shots, which is always nice. Not creating much ourselves, but here we go. Ashraf. It's really hard to tell who's on what team, other than, like, for the purposes of, like, the actual names themselves. Waswa, right? Let's see if we can get a free kick here, since there's obviously not going to be a red card. But 37 minutes gone. We're looking solid at the back, and I'm pleased with that. Kofi, ball in. cleared away. Savicevic will bring this down, surely going to put that back out to Kofi. Kofi now, can he find a cross? Ball in, cleared away again. Kofi, Savicevic, a bit of space now for Savicevic, and it's cleared. Ashraf will bomb down on that, and Koke will clear it away. But Ashraf again, he and Adamenko are essentially wingers now. I mean, look at Ashraf. He's so advanced in this system. I've not actually used this since Adamenko's become competent at playing that role properly. So Correa, but Ashraf, when I've used this system, has been an absolute monster on that right hand side. Saul ball in. Oh, damn it. Set piece goal. 1-0 Atletico. That's a shame, because I think it's been okay in this first half. We've looked a lot more solid. And I don't think we're going to be switching just yet. For now, for me, the solidity is crucial for us. If Club Brugge beat CSKA, that's just perfect for us. That would give us the best chance of coming second. That's poor, actually, from the goalkeeper. He just has to stand up and catch that. And Kulu is able to put Atletico 1-0 up before half-time. But we've not been that awful. 1-0 down is not that bad. Atletico are a good team. So I'm not overly disappointed with the performance on the whole. Just wondering if there's any little things we can change. What about instructions-wise? Exploit the flanks, look for overlaps, obviously. I might just turn off whipped crosses and not be quite so limited. We'll open up our crossing potential a little bit, try and get some more balls into the box. Like, I might switch things up a little bit if things start to go a bit south, but, we're not looking too bad so far. We're still involved in this match, and it only takes one little opportunity for us to get there. Plus, what I'm more concerned about, in a way, is actually our head-to-head record against them. So if we can only lose 1-0 here, I wouldn't be that fussed, because I feel we've got what it takes to beat them potentially at the Maracanã, and that's important here. If you look at this as a two-legged thing, then that is important. Savicevic hasn't actually had that great of a game. I don't want to replace either of our wing-backs. They're kind of crucial to this, although Tufetic isn't that well doing that great either. So I'm going to bring on Kaspers and Yildirim. This is quite a risk, because they're youngsters, but they're in great form lately. Lots of confidence. You never know. Even if we could avoid... if we could just lose this 1-0, I wouldn't be too bothered. I don't want to overdo it, because it's, it could come down to that head-to-head. Oblak, ball up to Griezmann. Ashraf couldn't quite get there. He's good, but so much space over. Adamenko's tucked in, but he's Ponce, and it's cleared, and Adamenko's brought this down well. Is there an out ball? There isn't really. Oh, there was, briefly. Kasper's bringing it away now. Sidibe can win this, brings it down. Is there a ball in field? There is. Adamenko, now he needs to find a pass inside. Yildirim, that's a really poor ball from Adamenko, and it's opened up a huge gap in behind him. Ponce now into the space. Adamenko's doing well, but he's going to get sent off. Adamenko's going to get sent off. I can feel it. That's a worry. And Yildirim again there. Damn it. Atletico are starting to really come out. It's now Ponce, and that's 2-0. Bad goalkeeping on that one as well, I feel. I don't know, what are you thinking of the tactic? I don't think it's bad. I just think it does need a few tweaks, possibly. They're winning the ball off of us in certain areas. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing there. He literally didn't even try to save that. It's disappointing. I might just throw it on attacking for the last 13 minutes just to see. Saul, I don't think that change has even come into effect yet. They really have thrown everything at us, and it's just really difficult to know what to do in these games. Correa, Koke. Ponce, such a tight angle. And well saved by Arguello. 2-0. I guess it's not the worst result in the world, but we will have to see what we can do against them at home, and that's kind of crucial. Oh, wow. Good save in the end of it. But I don't know how well this will cope against... Actually, looking at it, we've had poor results in Europe away from home, like the 5-0s and the 4-0, so perhaps a 2-0 is progress for us in terms of being solid away from home. I guess we can see it as progress. And it could have, we haven't really had any chances though. That's the issue. We've not been able to create a great deal. Don't concede a third goal. Don't concede a third goal. Well done. Good stuff. But with Club Brugge beating Moscow as well, that's important, because we've got to go to CSKA in our next match. That's key for us. Hello, Toshka's through here. Go on, Florentin. Poor. Ulshik will bring this away for Atletico. 2-0 defeat, I guess. Maybe we should have thrown it on attacking, but I just... I felt they played okay. It wasn't anything special. I've seen worse performances, let's put it that way. Sorry, guys, if you could hear some sounds in the background there. Wow, Milan beat Dortmund 5-0. They were a third pot team, remember? And I think Dortmund were in the same pot as us. So it's very, very tight in our group at the moment. That is what we do know. It's all up for grabs still, and well, we'll find out how well that's going to go in the next episode. So I'm tempted to I'm not going to just do one game in between. That'll be a bit piss poor. We're going to do the CSKA home game, because we'll see what we can do in Russia. I am going to play the away tactic in Russia. just to see what we can do, and we'll come back and do the home game for them in the next episode. So guys, if you like what you've seen, please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Red Star and Outcaster icons in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode for the game against CSKA. Please do let me know what you think of the tactic in the comments. See you guys soon. Bye bye.